This play sums up the most embarrassing performance that I've ever seen in an elimination game. Complete miscommunication by the two defenders, culminating with this situation right here. They trip each other and fall on the floor, leaving a completely wide open dunk. This was the story throughout the entire game for them, so sit back and let's break down the breakdown of the Charlotte Hornets. That's bars for you. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, there were some early signs of laziness on defense as they went under the screen on literally the deadliest shooter on the Pacers, Doug McDermott. In a win-or-go-home game, I expect much higher effort defensively. Instead, 3 straight possessions in the first, Douggie got some open looks and got blazing hot early on. But let me show you what's really bad effort on D. Charlotte allowed Indiana a mind-boggling 74 points in the paint, and look at some of these. In transition, look at where all the Pacers are. This is by no means a fast break opportunity. Brogdon calmly jogs down the court, 4 defenders are back and they still get beat on a backdoor. In particular, PJ Washington. And watch how many lowlights he's got in this video. Similar situation, TJ McConnell gets it and look, he's by no means a speed demon. But look at how he gets coast to coast completely unbothered against the much bigger Washington and easily lays it in. The Indiana guards got anywhere they wanted on the court. McConnell walks his way into an easy shot from the paint. Then watch this exhibition type of defense for the Brogdon layup. And again, no complicated set plays, no fancy dribbling, Malcolm just puts his head down and goes to the rim. And similarly to McConnell, he's also not the quickest in the league to put it lightly, but nobody's stopping the penetration, no help at all, and yet another 2 easy points. Speaking of him, look at this, straight line drive, no contact, no contest, and another layup. But back to PJ Washington. Check out 2 more backdoor cuts against him in a game where he should be aggressive and tough on defense, especially this right here. Look at this. How does he get beat so easily by Holiday and who does he expect to bail him out right here? This is inexcusable. By the end of the third, McConnell was running laps all around the Hornets defense and got the easiest uncontested shots, first right here and at the end of the quarter by just jogging along the baseline for the wide open inside look. And speaking of that, here's an inside look of my studio and video making process, something that I've perfected with the help of my ever so supportive sponsor, Skillshare. By now, you know that Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes, so your boy watched one of YouTube's GOATs, Marques Brownlee, and surprisingly enough, even after 4 years on this platform, I learned quite a lot from the way he does his videos. So for all you aspiring YouTubers, I highly recommend it. But even if you want to learn a different skill like playing an instrument, drawing, video editing, or cooking, you can do that and much more on Skillshare. This is exactly how I read my voiceovers. It's less than $10 a month, which is a great price for the unlimited classes that you can take, but the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get 30% off an annual premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Even if you already had a free trial of Skillshare, you can still take advantage of this offer to get a full year of unlimited learning and creative exploration. Moving on, if you look at the box score, you'll see that Indiana shot almost 46% on threes, and that also has a lot to do with the way their playing opponents defended them. Check out all of these open threes generated by the easy penetration, and when you have this much room to shoot it, of course you're gonna hit a large percentage of those shots. Again, as we watch these, there is no fancy strategy involved or special play calls or nothing like that. This is just lack of effort by the defense and getting beat on the first step, which then creates all of the problems and eventually the open man. I do have to give a lot of credit to the Pacers as well for their superb ball movement and great execution of the game plan, doing it even without 3 of their main players in Miles Turner, Caris LeVert, and TJ Warren. But I also have to say that Charlotte were so bad in this game that almost the entire second half was garbage time. And this was the only reason why Domantas Sabonis was unable to get a triple-double, as he sat out the entire fourth quarter and finished the game with 14 points, 21 rebounds, and 9 assists. So after this phenomenal performance, Indiana is one step closer to the playoffs and they face the Washington Wizards for the 8th and final spot in the East. As for Charlotte, this disappointing and flat out embarrassing final game was mostly because of the inexperience, and these are some of the growing pains that a young team like this has to go through. Despite all of that, I love what they have going on, and they've been a pleasant surprise this season. The future is bright for them, and we'll see them in the playoffs the following years. Until then, Charlotte will have this game in the back of their minds for a while. Wow, this was a strange video to make, honestly, but let me know in the comments who do you have clinching the 8th spot and if Indiana can survive another battle. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out. Easy penetration to the basket. This is playoff basketball, baby. Let's go.